I'm Danya Rumore, a research professor in the Quinney College of Law. I also am the director of the Wallace Stegner Center's Environmental Dispute Resolution Program and a clinical associate professor in the City Metropolitan Planning Department. And my expertise is really in conflict resolution and collaboration in the context of complex social and environmental challenges. Think, for example, of how to manage public lands or how to keep water in the Great Salt Lake. And I really pride myself on being a pracademic, a practitioner, and an academic. I both do facilitation and conflict resolution work out in the wild, as I put it, out on real-world challenges. And I also teach conflict resolution, and I do scholarship, research, writing on issues related to public sector conflict and collaboration. I feel enormously grateful to get to do this work. It truly is my calling. I came to this work through a bit of a journey. For as long as I can remember, I've had this sense that fighting is not a good way to resolve public problems, and yet that's typically how people approach it, this sort of win-lose mentality. And the problem is when we try to tackle these challenges from a win-lose mentality, typically everybody ends up losing. And I just thought, this is pretty stupid. There's going to be a better way. So that set me on a journey. As an undergraduate, I studied environmental science and quickly realized science isn't the problem. People are the problem, and we have to find a way to get people working together to solve our greatest environmental and social challenges. And ultimately, that led me to do my PhD in environmental policy and planning, where I really got to specialize in interest-based negotiation, conflict resolution, dispute resolution, things related to getting people to work together to solve big environmental and social challenges. When I first learned about negotiation and conflict resolution, I had this thought, why does everybody not know this? And that really set me on a trajectory to want to teach people how to productively work through conflict to get to good mutual gain solutions. Or as my PhD advisor, Larry Susskind, puts it, fair, efficient, stable, and wise outcomes that really solve problems, work for people, and actually get implemented. So I feel thankful that here in the Wallace Stegner Center and at the Quinney College of Law, that's what I get to do. So I really focus on teaching people the skills of conflict resolution, or as I put it, conflict competence, the skills for how to productively work through the conflict we will inevitably face in our everyday lives, and especially if we work in the public sector. So I work with a lot of undergraduates, graduates, and professionals. I also get to, as I said earlier, study these issues, and I get to be out on the ground working on big challenges, helping people work together to solve their problems. And I feel so grateful again to get to do this work, but I also feel like it's so important. Nothing could be more important at this time where we have such political divisiveness, a lot of polarization, huge challenges that could potentially threaten our ability to survive as individuals and to thrive as a society. And these are the skills that I think everybody needs to know. So I really am on a mission to get those skills out to people and looking for ways that we can integrate these skills of conflict competence into everything from our governance systems to our K through 12 education.